Attention parents of school-age children. You're about to discover the number one secret to propelling your child ahead of their peers. Leading authority on child and family development reveals little-known secrets that are preventing most children from reaching their full potential, even if they're making good grades in school. The summer months are some of the most overlooked and underutilized times of your child's development. I wrote a free ebook that every parent should read prior to enrolling their child in any summer camp program or leaving them home by themselves. Dear dedicated and loving parent, my name is Master Gary Schill, and along with my beautiful wife Paula, we own and operate Peak Performance Training Center. I wrote a summer camp parent guide based upon my own personal experiences that I have with my own children. The name of the book is Beware of Summer Camp Programs. Discover the number one secret that most summer camp programs do not want you to know and how to avoid choosing the wrong one. See, I had a personal experience for my own kids that really inspired my passion and my desire today for children. I have 5 kids of my own, and my oldest child, who is 33 today, has bipolar disorder, and my second son, who is 29, has dyslexia. They both struggled in school. They were good kids, and it wasn't they struggled because they were dumb. It was just because their brains were wired differently, and we were unknowingly skipping major development time for them. You see, every school year when the boys started school, it was a huge struggle. They experienced anxiety, frustration, and felt like they were always behind everybody else. So out of complete frustration on our part, we treated one summer as if they had never left school. When the new school year started, they were not experiencing the same anxieties as previous years. They were confident and hit the ground running. In fact, they were both told me they were kind of bored from the reviews and evaluations the teachers were conducting at the beginning of the school year. After speaking with one of the special education teachers, they explained to me that most children lose 6 to 8 weeks of knowledge during the summer months, due to the lack of activity during summer vacation. I also learned from the schools that they set aside the first 6 weeks evaluating and re-educating the children to the same levels they had finished at the previous school years. In addition to the lost knowledge, have you noticed lately that most of our children are not as active as we were when we were kids? Their thumbs are in great shape, but not their bodies. And did you know that due to this lack of activity, that most children gain the majority of their weight during the summer months? And this is a main cause of the childhood obesity epidemic facing our country today. You see, obesity in children will lead to other physical, emotional, and social challenges throughout their childhood and will continue into adulthood. This ridicule and bullying children face today is at an all-time high, and schools are doing little to combat the issue. And much of this has to do with the lack of confidence our own children are developing during these crucial times of the year. And did you know that Harvard University released a study that 9 out of 10 children want someone else to lead? And a great deal of this stems from the 11 weeks out of the year that children are void of structured development. And another study from FamilyFacts.org shows that children that are in daycares more than 30 hours per week are showing problematic social behaviors. Now, I totally understand. It's not your fault. You've probably chosen camps in the past based upon it being the same daycare they grew up in. Maybe it was close and convenient to home. Maybe it was cheap in price. Heck, your own child probably bugged you to enroll them in the same camp as a friend. Or you just didn't know that there was any difference from one summer camp to another. I know that you would prefer to stay home and spend quality time with your child. I would too. But this is just not a possibility for most of us. A recent study shows that nearly 7 out of 10 families are a 2-parent income. And for the single parents, it's just not an option. There are daily responsibilities and bills that have to be paid, and leaving work is just not an option for most. But you know what? It's okay. This is what we do, so help is on the way. Ever since that fateful summer with my own 2 children, I've been on a mission to provide children and families the greatest summer camp experience in the Travis and Williamson County region. I also want to educate every parent on the importance of the summer months and just how crucial they are for their own child's future success. But I don't want you to take my word for it, so I want you to listen to what parents say. I want to share with you one of the many positive stories that have come from families in our academy, and while the challenges that my own children face give us the experience and motivation to find real-world solutions for children and families in our area, and you get to benefit from that knowledge. About 12 years ago, a mother came to me. She was concerned that her daughter's lack of confidence and social skills were the cause of the challenges she was experiencing in school and in life. She was a good kid, but she struggled in academics and with making new friends. She sat by herself at lunch. She was introverted, and was very easily picked on by her peers. I share with my own personal story and how important the summer months were and the difference it made in my own children and the students in my academy. After visiting the academy, meeting our students, she voiced another concern. Would her daughter feel inadequate by the confidence of the children that were already in our program? And would it hinder her growth? She really didn't think her academics would improve that much during the summertime with us. When they enrolled their daughter in the summer camp, they had no idea how much she was going to grow and mature in just 11 weeks. It was not just the academics that improved in the summer months, but they were really blown away with her confidence she had become with the martial arts training. Her self-discipline improved dramatically from skills she had learned from our Student Success program. She was taking personal responsibility for cleaning her room and picking up after herself. She was cleaning her bathroom, not leaving towels and dirty clothes on the floor. When their daughter started the next school year, something amazing happened that their family had never experienced before. She started the school year with a great confidence and great attitude due to her academic and physical development during the summer months. She was prepared for the return to school. She made honor roll the first grading period and never left the list the entire school year or any school year following. What shocked the parents the most was even more how many new friends their daughter had. And a lot of the parents of her new friends came to them telling how envious they were and how happy they were their child had a friend like her. These parents also shared with them how they wish their child had that much confidence. You see, this young and confident child is now a second-degree black belt, an honor student in college, and is working towards her teaching degree so she can help young children reach their full potential. I'm on a mission to provide a better life for my own kids. You see, I personally did not grow up learning about the 13 success principles the ultra-successful practice and teach their children every day. And when I had my first two children, I was young and did not realize the impact it would have on their lives had they learned at an early age what we now teach in our academy every day. There's a 12-year gap between my second and third child. The knowledge that I gained and developed during that short time was nothing short of amazing. The programs we have developed, from the research I did, have been featured in 3 best-selling books, multiple television shows, radio shows, the USA Today, and local, national, and international publications. The results have been very different for the two groups. My older two do well, but they've had to go through a lot of the hard knocks just like I had to when I went into the real world. My 3 younger children are better equipped with real-world knowledge schools do not teach. It's not that the schools are bad. Their hands are tied by state agencies that are political in nature and really more towards what's funding. One thing I realized with all my children is there's no owner's manual. Yet there's some very little known success secrets that have been around for centuries. Most successful people keep it a secret, yet they invest heavily in their child's own future development. The good news is I've broke the code, and since I wanted my own children to experience success much sooner than I did as an adult, I started teaching it to them early in life. The good news is we now teach it as part of our summer program, and your child gets to benefit from this as well. So we provide the most amazing summer camp system for school-age children in the world, and it is right in your backyard. Now you could go out and read every book written on education, spend hours interviewing industry leaders and insiders, and actually go out in the field and do this stuff like I had to. Or you can enroll your child in my summer camp, and if at the end of the first week you and your child are not completely happy with the results, I will refund your tuition. That's right, you heard me. I will refund your summer camp tuition. No fluff and no BS, just a 100% tuition guarantee. And I can tell you that no one, anywhere, because I've investigated, offers you this guarantee. But I am so confident your child will grow a great deal in just 1 week, I'm willing to put my reputation and my money where my mouth is. So if we do not deliver, you have a free week of camp on us. So click on the Claim My Spot Now button at any time. So here's just a little of what you'll discover. They will learn great self-discipline using proven techniques we've mastered years ago. Their confidence and self-esteem will grow. The more they're here, the stronger they will grow. That the physical training we do will make them healthier, stronger, and more confident while having the time of their life. This growth will create with them a higher social status with their peers. They will learn just how much tougher and capable they are, and they will cultivate relationships that will last them a lifetime. I know you're thinking, what does a camp like this cost? The good news is, We have done our research and we are one of the most competitively priced camps around, primarily due to our all-inclusive tuition structure, which provides the best overall cost per value than any other camp in the area. Now, I can't take full credit for this system. I consulted everybody that I knew who was a success in business, education, and read everything available on the subject of child and family development. Then I added my own personal experiences to develop this system. So regardless of what type of personality your child has, our camps will provide for them a lifelong benefit. It will take the greatest child to another level. It will help the child that is struggling a little bit become more confident and ready to learn the success secrets incorporated in our summer camp. It is truly the best of the best. The system is simple and fast to learn, so you can implement this information immediately. I developed our Parents as Coaches program to assist parents in guiding their children for maximum development. The ninja tricks we will teach you will be like Jedi mind tricks they will never see coming. And I'm giving you this for free. Even if you decide that we do not fulfill our promise and you ask for a tuition refund, keep the book and CD as my gift. Why choosing the wrong summer camp could cost your child more than 2 years of educational instruction. If your child is enrolled in the wrong summer camp or not enrolled at all, their academic studies will suffer. Remember, the schools set aside the first 6 to 8 weeks of this new school year to re-educate our children to the previous school year levels. Now take just 6 weeks and multiply times 12 years, and this is 72 weeks of wasted time. School sessions are 41 weeks long. This means that school districts are losing out on nearly 2 years of education due to this yearly review. This is all due to the lost knowledge of the summer vacations. So think back of a time when you graduated high school. You know, when we thought we knew everything. Then we got into the real world and learned very quickly we knew a great deal less than what we needed in order to be successful. So fast forward to today and look at your family, friends, or neighbors. Do you know someone that is more successful, has a bigger house or higher status than you, and you know you're smarter or as smart as they are? Can you imagine how much faster and easier it would have been had we learned success habits early in life? Can you imagine how much time and money you would have saved had you learned early in life the habits of success that successful people use every day? And what if I told you your child will be exposed to success secrets the ultra successful teach their children every day? Imagine developing your child's confidence and self-esteem so strong they're impervious to bullying and negative peer pressure. Your child develops self-discipline habits where they take care of their responsibilities at home and at school without you having to fuss. You're the envy of every mother and father in your circle of friends and family and at your child's school. And your child is a leader in their classroom and the envy of their peers. So here's some real-world proof. This is from Mike. He's an assistant district attorney. My children have been part of Master Schill's summer camp and after-school martial arts program for more than 10 years. They're the envy of all of our friends. They excel at school, at home, at church, and all the activities they participate in. They clean their rooms, pick up after themselves without having to be asked. And Master Schill's program provides them with a strong sense of confidence and self-esteem that all of our friends envy. Our parents always ask, how did your children become so great? Our response is always the same, with the help of Master Schill's Peak Performance Training Center and their staff. You see, we have thousands of stories like Mike's. However, I want you to get your spot reserved since we're only offering 10 spots, and that's actually changed. Now it's only down to 5. We've had that many people enroll. So why am I offering you a free guarantee? I'm offering you this free tuition guarantee for 3 reasons. I want you to know that there's a definite difference between summer camps, and choosing the correct one will make a world of difference in your child's life and future success. I want you to know that we take the development of every child in our academy seriously and consider it an honor to be part of their lives. Anyone who's not committed enough to offer you a tuition guarantee obviously is not that confident in their program in the first place. If you're thinking, what's the catch? There isn't one. However, I would be lying if I did not tell you I would love to earn your business for many years to come, not just for 1 week. So if you're serious about giving your child the best 2014 summer camp experience, then click on the Claim My Spot button and claim your spot immediately. So my triple you'll love it guarantee. The first guarantee. If for any reason you feel our summer camp program does not offer growth in 1 week, I will refund your tuition for the entire week of camp. The martial arts lessons, swimming field trips, and lunch on Fridays is completely on me. I will refund the tuition on Friday of your designated week. Any additional weeks you reserve will be canceled and there will be no further obligation. Guarantee number 2. If you decide our program is not the greatest, please keep the Parents and Coaches book and CD as my gift for trying us out. And guarantee number 3, you'll receive a copy of our Summer Camp Buyer's Guide. Beware of summer camp programs. Discover the number one secret most summer camp programs do not want you to know and how to avoid choosing the wrong one. I only have 5 spots left per week, so time is very much of the essence, and I cannot stress the time sensitiveness of this offer. Not only will the 5 weekly spots go quickly, at which point the free week guarantee will expire, but our camps fill up fast every year, and I've allocated 5 spots for each of the first 5 weeks just for the program this summer. So click on the Claim My Spot button below to register your child for our summer camp. When you register, you'll also have the opportunity to reserve additional weeks. The first week you pick will be your trial week. Once we have filled up all 10 spots we have allocated, that week will be locked out. And remember, there's only 5 spots left for each week. There is a registration fee of $25 for each student, which covers your child for the initial enrollment. You will also receive the following: 1 antimicrobial dry fit shirt. It reduces heat rash and wicks away moisture. It's a $45 value. They'll also get a martial arts uniform, another $45 value. There's a personal analysis and private lesson with me. It's $100 that we're giving to you for free. And priority placement for future camps and after school program. And believe me, it's invaluable. So pay the first week's tuition, which covers the following: all day summer camp. The doors open at 7 a.m. Pick up by 6:30 Monday through Thursday and 6 p.m. on Fridays. You get an all-adult staff with more than 100 years combined experience in child and family development, not teenagers watching your kids. You get certified school teachers for academic assistance, internationally certified martial arts instructors, our student success curriculum. The more they're here, the greater results you'll experience. Their team building skills, conflict resolution skills, self-defense skills that qualify under the zero tolerance policy, aquatic activities 2 days per week. You'll also receive daily field trips. Friday lunch and field trip is included. All staffs are certified in CPR, AED training, and basic to advanced first aid. Character development program, and all of our buses are transported in our air-conditioned, have individual seat belts for their safety and comfort. So let's recap. To lock in your guaranteed week, you'll need to register and pay the $25 registration fee online. The first week of your reserve weeks will be your designated week, and that comes with your tuition guarantee. You'll need to pay your first week of camp prior to starting camp. If you're not 100% satisfied with our summer camp program, on your designated trial week, I will refund 100% of your tuition and cancel any additional weeks without any further notice or cancellation fee. You have nothing to lose. Remember to reserve your weeks quickly. Your first week will be your trial week. Don't miss out. Our weeks fill up quickly. So time to take action. So click on the Claim My Spot Now button below the video and reserve your spot today. Please remember there are only 5 spots per week available left. Warning, you will make mistakes. A man who represents himself in court has a fool for a lawyer, and we all know that people who do not read the instructions mess things up. So invest in your child's future success before you look at them at 17 years of age and wish you'd have done it earlier. The summer months are an important time, and enrolling them in the wrong summer camp will cost your child a great deal more later in life. So you can either keep doing the same thing you've been doing or take advantage of this tremendous offer and learn how much difference the right camp will make in your child's current and future success. This tiny investment is the only thing standing between you and your child's success. P.S. Remember, there is more real-world actionable information in this summer camp than what I can put in this offer. It's 100% guaranteed, so you can't possibly lose any money. It's a no-brainer. So click on the Claim My Spot Now button before it's too late.